Okay. All right. So this case study is related to a bit of tendering projects. So for those people who do not know what is tendering project, meaning that you are a supplier, you are doing a business, so you want to bid for a project in terms of a quotation. So you want to send the documentation to see for this price, for this project, this is what we do, and there'll be different parties that go and bid for this project. So what happened is this. You are invited to tender for a project in terms of business by your client, which is a new client. Okay, take note of all the information. Sometimes it can make a difference. And you know that the deal will go through because it's an internal arrangement. So anybody can tell me what does this internal arrangement stand for? I don't want to say it. Anybody? What does this internal arrangement stand for? Get on. Fixed. Yes, it's fixed. That means supposedly there should be a few parties to bid this project. But because of certain things that's happening behind the scene, you and the customer has already said that, okay, this is your deal already. The tendering of the project is just a process to let the management see that they are a fair deal. They are doing everything fair. Okay, so, but here's the situation. This is the chart that's plotted. You are the person that's supposed to say yes or no. Okay, so should you go for it? So let's do it step by step. The deal is already confirmed. It's yours. So here's the thing. Where's the answer? Somebody tell me, where's the answer? Which box is the answer? Palace 8. Somebody mentioned it's Palace 8. Very easy, because the small little box has already tell us we don't even have to see it. Supposedly we need to convert this into and find where is the hidden Jia. So Jia Wu automatically equates to Sing. Okay, this is box number 8. Wow, it looks very good. Right? It's all red color. What does Sun tell us? What does life tell us? What is the door? The door itself, what is telling us? Anybody? What is a life? Remember, there's a baby, right? Good for business. Yes, it's good for business. And we have a leader, we have a diplomat with all the red colors over there. It is a perfect situation. Sure make money. Okay, sure make money. Now, where are you? Where is the asker? Well, Andy Koo, what? What? Okay, so number 6. Number 6 is the asker. Why is that so? Six or 4? Palace 4. Okay, 4 is empty. Okay, why do we find that it's 4? Take note, asker is always the day stamp being over here. So we have to find interesting. This particular palace, which the asker is an emptiness. So my next question is, are we supposed to look at box number 6? EJ said emptiness doesn't apply to asker. No, no, EJ, no. K said no. Anybody? Shall we look at number 6 itself? I mentioned that before. Okay, the rest no answer already. Okay, anyhow, box 4 itself, what does it mean? Box 4, there's an emptiness. That means the energy of this box 4 is discounted. Supposingly, this person is a lonely person. He or she does not like to socialize. Okay, and then at the same time, he's also an advisor. All this information is telling us something about himself, but is discounted. There's something else. Just take note. When the asker or the person that is involved, if there is an emptiness, not related to answer, if there's an emptiness, there's a circle over here, meaning that this person, something is wrong with this person. Something is wrong. It could also mean that this person cannot be trusted. It just take note, don't have to be so 100% say that this circle, this asker itself cannot be trusted one. Or that means something is just not right. It's just that we do not know what is the problem. It's just that something is wrong with this person. If we want to know what is wrong with this person, we can find out within the chart. But that's for another lesson. But just take note that when within an asker or the person that's involved, if there's a circle, something is wrong, or the person may not be trustable. Okay, just to take note, this is something extra. It will not be in your notes. So, question is, what else can we see in this chart? Anything interesting we can see? Fu Yin. Yes, it's a Fu Yin chart. So what does a Fu Yin stand for? Long and painful, stagnant. Okay, great. But here's the situation. You are supposed to tender for a project and the deal is already internally arranged. You will get the deal and the deal is going to be profitable over here. It's already sure over here. You have all the support of the leader and you know that you're very super hardworking. So the question is, if it's a Fu Yin chart, what does it tell us? Slow progressing. No, it does not. It does not progress. When it's something is stopped, stagnant, it's not progressing. Yes, it takes a long time. It takes many, as I mentioned, Fu Yin chart usually takes many years to happen. That means although the box number 8 answer is telling us everything is fantastic, but it's going to be a super long and painful process. Yes, more payment may differ for a while, may not, it may differ for a long time. Possible. That means the profitability is there, potential profit is there, but you may not even receive the money. So the situation is, under this situation, internal arrangement already is a new customer. You know that you're going to get the deal. There's a possible and potential that you will make money from it. But it's a Fu Yin chart. Question, would you go for it? Type in the chat box. No right, no wrong answer. Just try. Just think from a logical point of view. Still, I need money. No. Depends whether I have cash flow. Okay, good question. Yes, Vincent, if you have the cash flow, maybe. Okay, now the thing is, this is a new customer. You know, sometimes in business, it's like this. We want to do a project, it's not because of the money. It's because if we want to relate to that company, that means certain company, they are very prominent, very popular. We want to tap onto their resources, their network, to get into their customer base, to their supplier, maybe to get to know a few big boys, the movers and shakers out there, to get things to be connected rather than the profitability. So that could be one consideration. But if you talk about pure profit, yes, the profit may be there, but it's going to be a very long, draggy process. What does long and draggy process stand for in a business? Meaning that this project, let's say, for example, it's a 1-year project. It may take 3 to 5 years to complete. So what does it mean? Your profit, that means your cost of running, it may drag on further. You may have to hire more people. Supposedly, 1 year manpower strength in terms of salary, you have to pay 3 years of salary to get this same project to be completed. You see, so this is one consideration you have to think also. So under normal situation, if given a choice, I would recommend you not to go ahead, even though this particular answer is telling us a fantastic combination. This is actually a very, very good combination, but because there's this Fuyin itself, it just destroy everything. We don't really have to care about this relationship and this relationship anymore because it's not significant. The whole chart, the whole big environment is telling us that this is going to be a stagnant, painful, and long process. Not worth. If you talk about real business deal, I mean, we talk about profit making, nothing emotional attached. It's not really a good deal at all, to be honest. So anything that's too dragging in business, no, you should not be going into it. But sometimes people do that. People will continue to do it. You see. Okay. So any questions? Any questions? I think we are only. Answer 4 in Palace 8 Mountain and Vine is not good, right? Okay, let's put it. Let me give you a very bigger perspective. If I do not take into consideration of this Fu Yin chart, if I have this answer 8 with the leader, life, and the diplomat, with a mountain is okay. Within a mountain, I still can maneuver. I still can move around. All my good stars got everything is within the mountain itself. But here's the situation. The Fu Yin chart is not a mountain. The Fu Yin chart is the universe. The universe is telling the mountain and everything inside, this is no good. They will create a lot of problem within the mountain, a lot of problem within the leaders alive and the diplomat. All the good symbols will be at the mercy of this Fu Yin chart. You see? So look at the big picture. The Fu Yin chart, the Fanyin chart, all this is going to be a big picture. The universe is telling you, okay, I am the big brother. I control everything. That means the Fu Yin chart and the Fanyin chart, it is the big brother. It's telling you everything. Whatever you do, whatever answer is there, good or bad, I overtake, I overruns. Nothing to negotiate. But if you want to go against it, by all means go against it. Nobody can stop you. There's always a case like that. Fu Yin chart, Fanyin chart, no go, cannot go, should not go. But the person that asked the question, then they will still go because they have other agenda, or maybe they felt that this opportunity is too good to not to go in. There are cases like that, many cases. I've gone through so many cases, real cases whereby after that they suffer like hell. Why they suffer like hell is because the amount of energy, the amount of agony they have is so horrible and terrible that they totally regretted to go into it. They said, if I were to choose again, I would not even go into it. They want to stop the project, but because they cannot stop a project, once they do a tender, there's a contract to fulfill. For example, certain years you have to fulfill. And if you break the contract, you have to compensate the other party in terms of money. You see, and of course your reputation also. So sometimes it's you, before you even go into certain things, please make sure that you respect this Fu Yin chart, especially Fu Yin chart. And sometimes it's talk about relationship also. When you see a relationship and you love the person so much, You enjoy the process with the other party so much. Every day is a happy day. But because this chart is a Fu Yin chart, it's telling you that this is there's a problem. Potentially there's a problem. You see, Qi Men can predict the future. When the future happens, you will not know. When it happens, then things will change. Things will break. I can tell you what, energy will change. There's up and down one. There's no such thing as when it's good, it's always good. When you make money, be careful, because when you make money that time, it's the time whereby you will lose money. It's always like that one. But when you lose money, when you got no money, be glad you're still alive, because the time will come that you will make more money again. You see, it's always a cycle. It will not run away. But of course, you have to do something. You cannot wait for the things to happen. You see, so end of the day is you must be constantly active to do what you need to do to achieve your goals and target. Okay, I hope I answered Aegis' question.